last session. And let me tell you, I am so delighted that we still have so many people in the audience. And if you remember what Kulpreet said this morning about the different colours in the lanyards, they're all light blue. They're all customers or prospects. So I'm really, really thankful. Now we have Anna Chinka coming on stage. And we're going to be talking about and dishing out some awards, actually, because the ability to train people on our product, on our platform, is critically important. And Anna and the team are doing an absolutely fantastic job of facilitating, ultimately, where you start right the way to becoming a most valued professional. Yeah. So Anna, over to you. I'm exhausted.
Hey guys. So this is with us. Hi. I'm actually very happy that we're having this session right after Google. I cannot imagine communities being without Google existing. And I'm happy that it is at the end of the day because it's a celebration moment. So, but I will start by just telling you a story. When I joined UiPath about 3 years ago, I landed in a company that was 90% of its employees were hardcore software developers. And they were all guided by a set of values, behaviors that were totally out of the ordinary for me, for a work environment. And that I found fascinating. And I want to share some of them with you. They were passionate up to the obsession in delivering a quality product. And they were relentless in doing that. They were informal, they were humble, and they were honest in all the interactions that we're having. They were open in providing feedbacks up to the point of rebellion and totally refusing authority other than reason and common sense. They were self-driven and they were autonomous, and they were cultivating a do-it-yourself attitude that was encouraging collaboration, encouraging curiosity, and self and constant learning. But if you are to ask any of the software developers how did they end up mastering their skills, they will all eventually pinpoint you to the same direction. Google, internet. So all the professionals and the software developers out there have either started or accelerated their careers by consuming data from the internet and valuing open, free, and easy access to expert knowledge, open, free, and easy access to technologies, open, transparent, collaborative spaces through communities and forums that were animated by authenticity, friendship, and fun. So I will leave now. Can you play the video, please, around the community forum and what our software developers have to say?
The forum is a key means for us to connect to our programmer community out there, to all the users that are, exploring it, that are finding things, and it's also very important to get that feedback.
Or many parts of our roadmap, the development one, are driven by the community, and we constantly get feedback.
I love the approach that UiPath take, so everything's very open and everything's very accessible.
I basically was accessing the forum on a daily basis. As soon as I arrived at home, I connected into the forum and tried to see if someone was needing my help.
What I like the most about UiPath is this evolution capacity. which is only possible thanks to the great community we have all created.
The community we all have created has allowed us to connect with hundreds of developers, individuals, and to develop our skills in a collaborative way.
I was really able to meet my full potential on what I could automate.
I have made a lot of friends there. I love all the people in the community.
So there are many people from academia, from small companies. Anyone can join the forum.
There are UiPath developers from all the countries in the world, from US, Japan, Europe, India. It's this vision of building an ecosystem around UiPath.
It's a great platform, and we're looking at further points of how we can make it, even more attractive and attract even more users on different levels.
So, all the values that have been enumerated so far have inspired our actions at UiPath throughout the years and have determined, initiatives and strategies in many areas. They actually influenced the way we went to market. Because UiPath is one of the few, if not the only, who started early on by launching on the market a trial version of its software and pushing it even further with the Community Edition launched in August 2016. We launched on the market a full version of the software that was free of charge and dedicated to small businesses and individuals who wanted to learn RPA, master our tool, and instantly have a hands-on experience on our product. These are the same values that also inspired us when building up communities. And the UiPath Forum, who celebrates actually this year 2 years since it's launched, counts over 24,000 users who started their careers in the RPA space with us, who become masters in RPA with us, who collaborated, who created together automation solutions and reusable components, and actually co-innovated and participated fundamentally into actually changing our product roadmap. The same values and principles have been at the fundamental for building our vision around democratizing learning in the RPA space. And here the UiPath Academy is a very good example. We created specialized courses for RPA professionals having key roles in an RPA COE. And these RPA professionals are now in numbers of hundreds of thousands. More than 200,000 users from 139 countries are now using the online academy. And these are the same values that drove us actually to launch a few weeks ago the Academic Alliances programs, a set of educational programs that are meant to train youngsters, students, certify professors, university professors, and enable better lives for minority groups. And last but not least, they drove us to be bold in actually believing in crowdsourcing innovation through the UiPath Go. And I am so happy to see that only after 3 weeks since its launch, UiPath Go counts over 7,000 users that are consuming 150 reusable components that are created by individuals from customers, partners, institutions all around the world, and freelancers. And they have generated more than 5,000 downloads. We believe that these values, principles, and behaviors are part of a generational ethos that is specific to consumers of current technologies and that are shared by the user community of UiPath. So, we are now reinventing the community. And we now dream of a community which is people-centric, a people-centric online community platform where generations of RPA professionals start to learn UiPath and RPA. They grow their careers, they create together, they collaborate, and they co-innovate in the RPA space. We see this platform as a digital ecosystem where the users in the space have the chance to create their own identity and promote their personal brand in the RPA space. And we aim to achieve this by creating a central user profile that is governed by a single sign-on. And actually, I should be sharing this. By a single sign-on that would sit on top of all the user spaces. But the target of the UiPath community, as we see it right now, is nonetheless very simple: to accelerate the career path of our users. And we are committed to this vision by combining both technologies and a set of programs that are meant to recognize the performance of the users and that are meant to generate growth-oriented experiences for our users in their day-to-day lives as well as in their business lives. Through hackathons, through community events, through challenges, this is the future of the community itself. So I will leave now Andre to present some of the users from the community that we are huge fans of. So let's celebrate them together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anna. I think I'm audible. I know everyone wants to get started with the drinks. We will not keep you too long. We want to start the celebration a bit earlier, and we love to see that our CEO, Daniel, just talked about the company as being more not just a technology. It's a lot more than that. It's a company, it's a community. Our values, being humble, being immersed, being fast, extend way beyond our company. So what we want to do is we want to get this passion of ours, and we want to enable the community to feel what we feel. We organized our global virtual hackathon. It was the first of its kind. It was an effort to kickstart our Go platform with high-quality components generated from our community members. As an overview, we had 10 weeks of engagement in which we had more than 1,000 participants. They created 150 automation components. The jury was an external one. We wanted to have a non-biased jury. It was made by some of our key customers, people from some of our key customers. We had GE, we had ExxonMobil, we had Optum, and we had Orange. It's right now the time to celebrate our winners of the hackathon. It's a very good time to do it just by the end of the day. So I would start with the third prize. Russell, he's a third prize winner with his ticket classifier. This is a machine learning model. It's an intelligent email classification into a set of ticket classes or predefined ticket classes with and work queues. Thank you, Russell, for bringing more AI functionality into UiPath. Your prize is $5,000. Come on up on stage.
Come on.
We're going to have more people. The second prize goes to a team of Romanian developers from the company Druid. They've built an application connector with their own chatbot, the Druid chatbot. They bring, this time, functionality into UiPath from the cognitive space. Thank you, guys. Your prize is $7,000. So I invite you on stage. Congrats.
România. România.
And for the first prize, we have a very interesting component. We have a much needed component that many of our customers have asked from us, from UiPath. And it's a very beautiful example on how a community member built it out of passion and created a very high quality component with a very large business impact. It goes to Stefan from Serbia. He built. Come on up.
Bine, Ștefan! Bravo! Bravo!
Oh, really? Stefan built a UiPath testing framework. It sits in the automation framework category on Go. You'll find it over there. It's very useful. We all know how QA is very important in RPA development, and unit testing, functional testing just got a whole lot easier with Stefan's framework. Thank you for that, Stefan.
Thank you.
We had 150 submissions. Now it was a lot of it. Some of them were of very high quality, and we could not just stay away from not do something about it. So we took the liberty to hand out a few prizes of our own to acknowledge the great quality of the submissions. So I want to present a grand prize of excellence in RPA to Benjamin. He created a custom activity, actually an activity pack for DocuSign, and it's a complete solution for signing documents with UiPath, with DocuSign, very well written, and complete solution. Thank you very much.
Actually, we should say that I have rarely seen our RPA developers being so enthusiastic about one component than for this one. Come on stage.
All right. It's good to celebrate.
Yeah, so I think that we finished with the
or
prizes.
almost finished with the prizes. There's one more grand prize of excellence. That goes to Florent.
Oh,
congratulations, Florent.
We don't have a prize for you like a trophy, but yeah.
So Florent, what he did was, he had this idea to do automation first. Daniel was talking about it. And he had an idea to create an automation template and custom input form for attended robots. You don't need to know programming. You don't need to know HTML. You don't need to know how to design. You just use it, and you get this amazing functionality. This is interesting that the product team, our product team, is actually working on the same thing, and he already did that, and he did a good job of it. His prize is $10,000. Thank you. Thank you.
You should stay here. You should stay here. You should stay here.
Stay on stage.
So now?
Right, so almost done. We're getting to drinks in a second. Before we do that, I just want to bring up this new concept for us. Daniel was saying that our customers are smarter than us, and we want to extend this at the community. We are really average people at UiPath, and the people, the community, are making us the way we are. So we have this special group of people. They are the very top of the community. They are the elite of the community. They are the ambassadors of our community. They are our very first, most valuable professionals. So we have these guys. Come on up on stage,
Come on, guys. Woo.
Thank you guys a lot. You are better than us. You do an amazing job. Please keep on doing this amazing job and keep on growing our community, inspire other people, and we thank you a lot for it.
So what you should know is that, well, many ideas are happening on the terrace in UiPath where we connect ideas, but the point is that in UiPath, we've spent hours talking about these guys and how these guys are actually much, much better, brighter, and smarter than we are in so many ways. So the fact that we have them here on stage is a privilege, and we feel very grateful for you guys to be here with us. I don't imagine UiPath being where we are without you, to be honest. So thank you for existing, actually.